Casting on Facebook too. You guys go and check it out. This show is sponsored by Integrity One Tax Service, and again, we have all of my close friends in here. We chilling, talking. Like I said, that's Keisha, Sherika, that's Raw right there. Now she back in the camera. See all this beauty in the camera? To my left and my right. I ain't talking about that nigga right there. But I got all the ladies in the camera. Yeah. No.
You know, we gotta get close up in here.
Yeah, it's warm up in here. But listen, so the nice topic is, how do you split bills in a relationship?
How do you split bills in a relationship?
Yeah. See, the ladies always be talking, but on this show, we let the men go first because every show in the world is always designed around women, but not this show right here. Ain't that right, Raw? Let them know. So, Raw, we're going to let you lead off, man, and then I'm going to follow up. Then we'll let the ladies talk.
Oh, so we going last?
Yeah, because we lead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
because the men, okay.
Yeah, the men lead. There we go. See, that's
because we finna contradict all they shit. That's the
man.
Period.
We should all be together on this show. Everybody should be in agreement on this show.
I disagree with that.
But go ahead, Raw. We're gonna start with you and talk a little bit more into the mic.
Okay, so my opinion on it is, where are you at in your life? If your boyfriend or girlfriend, and some people live for financial reasons, like it's too expensive, so let's shack up and let's split this rent. If that's the case, then it should be 50-50. If you have goals in mind, then it should be whoever goes. If she's going to school first, then he should support some of the bills while she go to school, and she take less work time, less hours, so she can go to school. So it just depends on where you're going in life.
Okay.
When I was younger, it was about saving money, so it was 50-50. We split everything down the middle. Now now when we going out, maybe I paid a little bit more for dinners and all like that, but the household was 50-50.
Okay.
Now that I'm a little bit more established, then maybe it'll be 70-30, depending on what our agreement would be.
Okay. So
70-30 for who?
For the man.
Okay.
It just depends.
So the man got 70 and the woman got 30.
Yeah, it'll never be 50-50. But in the beginning, if you're just starting out and you don't know if this is the one, then I think it should be actually 50.
So if you don't know if it's the one, why are you even moving in together and staying together and shacking up?
Wait, because run it back, because he did say if you shacking up and trying to save money, he gave his little excuse on why.
He did, but he said if it wasn't working, so then that's a question. That's like a follow up. Like if you, I don't know. I just think it's really serious. Like when you move in, I know that it is some people that move in together and they don't know what's going to happen down the line. Right. I do know that, but I'm just saying initially, why even move in if that person isn't the one? Because that's something you said that kind of just stuck out when you just said that, which I'm in agreement with what you stated when you started off. But once you said that, when you said, I don't know if that person is the one, I was like, whoa, so why we even living together?
Well, it's all circumstances.
Yeah.
Like for my instance, I just got out the military.
Okay.
My credit was terrible. I didn't even know anything about credit when I joined the military. So I was staying at my cousin's house, sleeping on the couch.
Okay.
Going to work. Shit, it was a pull-out couch, right, with a bed. One day I came, the motherfucker wasn't pulling out no more.
Okay.
So you got to make decisions.
Right. No.
Hey, look, I hear you, bro, but you got your whole thesis and all that shit, what you believe. Listen, man, you should split the bills 50-50 if you're starting out, and it's really a situational type thing about how you split the bills. But as far as when you starting out, everything got to be 50-50 when you start. But I'll make it simple. Go ahead, Keisha.
I disagree.
Come on, Keisha, because I was right.
I disagree. No, my opinion, and like I stated before, and this is my opinion. You don't have to agree.
Come on.
Hey, it is what it is. But my opinion is, if you have household bills, they should be 50-50. Your personal bills are your bills. My personal bills are my bills. So at the end of the day, if my personal bills, like my phone bill and, things like that, those are my personal bills. So that's what I take on. That's my phone keep ringing.
We got to delete it. You got to silence it.
So at the end of the day, my bills are my bills. That's what I feel. Your bills are your bills. But when it comes to household finances and things like that, then that's when we split it down the middle.
Okay.
All right, that's all you, Sherika.
Okay, so like Keisha started off. This is my opinion. You don't have to agree, but this is how I feel.
You see how they didn't agree with you right away, though, right? But go ahead.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that we didn't agree with him.
Well, he got to he didn't get to
on,
talk
Sherry.
freely. But go ahead,
Don't worry
Sherry.
about it. Don't worry
He
about
didn't
it.
get to talk freely.
Don't worry about it.
If you disagree with anything I'm saying, you welcome to chime in. But no, I was just gonna say, for me, I definitely think like a conversation, like we're having this conversation right now on this podcast. I feel this is a conversation that should be had between the two individuals that are dealing with each other in the dating phase. Me personally, I feel like if I'm going on a date, I need to know what you feel about the bill splitting and how you feel about that. I think you should get together and get with someone that feels the same way about you, because I may feel, because it always going to lead back to like your upbringing for me. And what I saw in my household was my dad provided. Like it wasn't no 50-50. It wasn't, my mom wasn't paying no bills. My dad paid the bills, and she was responsible for like the groceries and the upkeep and stuff like that. And of course, like you said, Keisha, when it comes to like your own personal bills and stuff of that nature, but he provided, like he paid the bills, and he even gave her money for the groceries, so I just think that it's a conversation that should be had between the two individuals that get together, because I may feel that way and then get with you, right, or get with A1, and y'all believe it should be 50-50. So if that's something that we are not agreeing with in the beginning, we shouldn't even be moving together, because that's going to cause some kind of conflict within the home.
Well, it definitely, I agree with that. It definitely should be a discussion prior to moving in together. But in that discussion, what is the agreement? What is the bottom line? And again, the bottom line is when it comes to decisions such as maturity plays a part in that.
Oh,
as well.
Absolutely.
Because
I think so.
A lot of things, like our parents went through or did, or,
Right.
Times are not like that anymore.
Right. No, and I agree.
And there's a lot of times where, now I'm not saying that women make more money than men, but there are situations out now where the women are doing it. You know what I mean? They bringing it in. So when it comes to that, do you say because you making more money, you pay more bills, or you take on the responsibility of more?
Well, I commend your father, but that era doesn't exist anymore.
I disagree. I disagree with that, because I know a lot of men right now.
Income era, and they must make enough money to take care. This is a 2-income era now.
I disagree with that. I know a lot of men. I know a lot of men right now,
young,
that provides financially.
Young.
So
young.
Yeah, young. I'm 43, and they're in there like they're my age.
Well, you don't start making real money till you're in your early to late 40s, and we're talking about 22-year-olds. That's when you shack.
Right, but so again, I think it starts. So what I said, I think is very important for everyone to like listen to. In the dating phase, in the shacking up phase, if you're shacking up, you need to have those discussions, right? Like you still, because if you're 22, you ain't even on the level of even trying to move. Why are you even moving in with
providing for yourself?
Yeah.
Can't afford an apartment at 22.
You gotta have two incomes.
So you gotta live with
that for a different
So you gotta live right. That's what I'm saying.
But ladies,
that's
that go back to the maturity.
Yeah,
and sometimes you have kids young and things. Situations happen. That's why this is really situational with certain things.
No, it is. And so that, again, that's what I said.
It depends on, because not only do you have levels of maturity, you have levels of responsibility, you have age differences. And, say, for instance, if you with somebody that's younger than you, that's older than you, all that plays a part.
Absolutely.
As in a relationship, how you split the bills. Now, me personally, if my dude is down, I'm up, nobody will know he's down.
Right.
I never want my man to feel less than, or to feel like he's not enough because he's in a position. Because right now, the way the world is set up, the black man, minority men are in situations where it could be difficult for them to be on the come up or to be the one leading as far as when it comes to finances.
Right.
But just because you're not financially stable doesn't mean you're less than a man.
No, I totally agree with that. I agree with that. And I will still take it back to that's why a lot of conversations got to be had on what's what before you even decide to move in. Now to what you were saying about the shacking up, like me personally, if I couldn't pay my rent, I'm not about to, like if I couldn't even pay my rent on my own, like I'm not about to shack up with nobody. I feel I need to be in order. So whatever I'm expecting from a man, I'm also be able to provide it, give it to. So I just feel like it's, when it comes to that situation as far as, because you got some females that be like, oh, I want to go to X, Y, and Z, but they can't take themselves there. That's what I mean in that statement that I just made, just to be clear for those out there that probably took it the wrong way. So that's what I mean.
But again, that goes back to maturity because you have these immature women and men that feel they live a fictitious lifestyle. Right. And they expect for their partner or whomever they're dealing with to enhance that. When at the end of the day, it's not about that. You know what I mean? And when you are listening to one another and and you obtain the information that's given, then you'll be able to better situate yourself in the situation. Right.
So someone in the comments, MZG615 said, women, we have to stop this. These dudes need to hold their own. She said nuts. But they need to hold their own. And I'm in agreement with that. I think that a lot of women, though, and this is just my opinion, it's like we always say, and I'm going to just say we because a lot of women say it, like, oh, he's not there, so I'm going to do this. So it's like, why do we have to bring it down or step out of what we're used to because he's not there?
Well, that's a bad decision you guys made by choosing that man.
Ooh, he said you guys.
Yeah.
Well,
no, I didn't. I just said
because if you can be with a man when he's down, you can be with him when he's up.
I disagree.
I totally disagree.
Okay, hold on. Maybe I heard it wrong. Repeat what you just said.
No, because I'm saying it to the sense of when Keisha was saying, because I think this comment was pertaining to that when Keisha was saying we have a lot of minority men that are not at a certain status. Right. So in MZG, if I'm wrong, you can go on and type that in there and I'll correct that. But I want to say when you said that, that's when she put that comment in there, like we have to stop as women. I ain't saying when
first thing, okay, let me clarify something. I'm not making no excuses for a man that's not. However, the way that society, okay, say for instance, if I'm attracted to a man and, we hit it off, we good, and, he falls into a situation where he's not as financially established as I am. Okay. I don't date him. I say, you know what, nah, because you want.
Absolutely, you don't date him.
Yeah, that's your decision. And that's your decision.
Why?
However,
hold on, my nigga. Go ahead, finish.
Because there are men out here that are more established than some women and treat you like shit. Correct. Do I stay with him because he's financially established?
You stay with who makes you happy.
Exactly.
Period. What I'm saying is situational. But what I'm saying is that a woman should not get with a man if he can't handle the business.
I agree.
Your
business and what
I'm talking now. I'm speaking from the initial when you meet somebody.
Right.
If you get with somebody and he's struggling, he shouldn't be dating you anyway.
Right.
And if women step up, the same way
if he's struggling, he should not be dating. I agree.
Let me tell you one thing. When women, no, my nigga,
he might not be struggling to him.
But I wouldn't even say whether he's struggling to him or not. But at the end of the day, if I meet a man and he's not financially or whatever, however you put it, there are certain things that we shouldn't go forward doing as far as spending money or, this, that, and the other. But if I'm learning this dude and he's a good dude, he treats me good, why not continue and encourage or try
Keisha.
to...
See, that's the problem.
Let me just ask this, Keisha. So to what you just said, this is where my question is pertaining to. So let's just say you are at a certain level. You're used to just certain things. So when you get with this man, you can't do none of what you used to because he can't even jump in and do it. And if y'all do it, you gotta provide for it. you gotta pay.
You just took his balls.
You gotta pay.
No. No. But see, we're speaking on two different things. Okay, wait. First of all, listen up. This is a live conversation. So if you guys want to call in,
y'all can call in.
424
Y'all can call in.
234-8670. That's the number to call in. 424
Z, you need to go on and call in, girl. You in these
860.
comments.
Now, my girl Tranisha.
Hi, Tranisha.
Get with him versus stay with him with question marks. So my cousin, she's married. She says, boss him up. Shit. Now, again, my thing is you have a lot of people with different opinion because you have some women that's into that, like the comment said, you took his balls or whatever. But at the end of the day, it depends on the man, because if that man is willing to treat me right, get with me, respect me, and build together, let's do it. I'm willing to do that, but I don't have to bring myself down to bring him up.
I never said that. What I'm saying
I
is
just
that
asked. I guess she was saying.
Remember when men had the skinny jeans phase that they went through? I hate that shit. They still go through. You know why that was allowed? Because women approved of men wearing skinny jeans.
No, they did that because their homies approved.
I got you, gay or whatever that stuff. But what I'm saying is, if every woman says, like, "Hey, we don't like this," now the trend is going around, men would have stopped it. The same way with how you women will, not you guys, women will get with any type of man doing any type of thing and won't hold him accountable. So then he'll do whatever.
But my question is, we date for love. We don't date for finances. And if you're dating because he's not, and that's the problem that women have. We don't care if we're successful. We don't care you're a Batiste at freaking Starbucks, because we'll make you better. But women don't want to do that, and you rather be alone. And then you're 45, no kids. Now you're gonna settle for the thug because he's willing to give you a baby. So you're gonna get caught in the trap anyway. And I've seen this. So why not date for love?
Why don't you date for commitment? Why would you date? Nigga, you gonna fall in love. You gonna hate her a lot of the times out the end. You are, bro.
No.
Man, when you
date for love, it kills me. My famous
I agree
question,
with that
My
statement.
famous question I ask women that are successful: if you met a man that would treat you the best you've ever been treated, but he's a grocery bagger at Rouse, would you talk to him? And the majority of them say
that's
no.
situational.
I think it's situational
because I feel like at least he is willing to work.
And then just because I know people that's
contributes.
making just minimum wage that are dudes, and they handle their finances because of maturity way better than somebody that's making more, and they got more money.
And that's what I'm. And
so
that's exactly what I'm
saying.
You can have a broke man that treats you like a queen, and then you'll have a man with money that treats you like you belong to him because he got the money.
You know what? Hold on, real quick. You know what? It's a lot of masculine women. Like, y'all beautiful women, but you guys have masculine traits. And that becomes a problem. I'm not talking. You don't look like a man. I just said y'all beautiful. Hear what I'm saying?
I hear
but
you.
what I'm saying is that you have a lot of strong, independent. Oh, I'm the boss. I'm not saying y'all call yourself boss bitches or anything like that, but y'all boss up. So we can't have two bosses in the same house. It don't work.
Why?
You can't
boss into that.
Listen, I'm one of those people that believe in. I believe in the Bible. Everybody have their own beliefs. You may not. I believe in the Bible. You know what I mean? And
the Bible don't pay no bills. Go ahead.
These comments. Hey, Venus.
Listen, all I'm saying is if you can't do something when it comes to finances, no, let me take it back to what I was saying. Mm-hmm. I believe in the Bible, and I believe what it says. We as women, sometimes we have to be submissive. And one thing that women nowadays, they don't understand the conversation about being submissive. I ain't bowed down to no nigga. Can't no nigga tell me what to do.
Masculinity.
That's wrong. That's not what it's about. When the Bible calls for us to be submissive to our man, the person that we're in love with, is calling for us to be his woman, to be of help. If my dude is making less money than me, I'm going to encourage him to do better, do more. You know what I mean? But if he don't, I'm not gonna leave him.
All right, let me ask you an honest question real quick. Could
You ain't making no money.
So you saying you can submit and listen to a man that make way less money than you?
I can.
All right, what about you?
I'm a different type of woman. Baby.
I feel you.
What was the question?
Can you submit to a man and let him run his house? I'm not saying he can't, because it's very possible. I know people that do it that makes less than you. That does less than you. Because I got a scenario I'm about to give y'all in a second.
Let me ask you, what's your definition of submission?
A woman is not supposed to submit unless I put her in a position to submit.
Men
automatically assume. So you just gonna trust any nigga?
No. So you have to, right.
Man,
so
you gotta submit
show
to me
that
right
you
now.
can lead in order for me to feel comfortable.
I'm asking you, what is your definition of submission? You don't submit to any. I just said your partner, your man, the person you're with, the one you want to build with, the one you want to grow with. I agree. That's what we talking about. What's up, Dwayne? Dwayne, your boy, Finley.
Hey, Dwayne.
Well, hold on. Before we go there, we got
a caller.
Yeah, we got a
call in 424.
Who is that?
234.
Hey, caller, are you there?
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's going on?
Don't call
me. I want to
speak
on. No, I just want to speak on the point that he tried to give y'all women an antidote a minute ago when he told y'all if y'all all came together and say, I don't accept men in skinny jeans, y'all will find out all the download brothers out there and y'all won't make that mistake no more. That dude tried to give y'all that.
No, I heard what he said. I heard.
I'm trying to tell you, the only ones who want to wear them jeans are them download brothers, and they confuse some of the other regular dudes. But I'm a grown ass man. I don't wear skinny jeans. I don't
grown ass man?
TY all day.
He said, sit down and be quiet. Submit.
TY.
But
this is not about skinny jeans.
It's not, but he gave y'all the antidote earlier, though. No, that's all I was trying to get y'all to understand.
It's no antidote. No, I heard what he said about the skinny jeans. That's not that his.
What he said, what he was trying to say was if.
No, he said if women came together and said we don't accept skinny jeans, all the grown ass men, real men, would never ever wear skinny jeans.
Right, and he made my point. And they're not wearing those for the women. It wasn't the women. Like, that's not.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. The one that's going to wear the download dudes. That's what I'm trying to get you to hear me.
She said that, though. She said they wearing it for their homeboys.
They wearing it for their
homeboys. And them are the download dudes.
And it's the same thing if you make men step up because they don't have to right now.
Exactly.
Exactly. If you allow us to do this, we going to run over you.
Exactly.
You have to be accountable. But see, you guys are missing a lot of what I'm saying in my statement. I will not date a broke man because he broke. Now, if he has potential and is willing to do more, wants to do more, we can build shit together.
So when you say broke, are you talking about somebody that has a job, but he just make less than you, or you just saying you just finna just date somebody that don't got no income, don't got nothing? He broke. That's broke. Me? Yeah. That's broke. He gotta have something going on.
Yeah.
But you saying, she's saying broke. So that's why I'm asking. Clarify your broke. What broke means to you?
Well, I will say he has to have something going for himself.
Got it.
Because I got me for now. I got me.
Got it.
Now, when I get with somebody, we gonna have each other. But I got me. So if you're not capable of taking care of yourself,
correct.
That's a problem.
Okay, so Keisha, that's what you need to say. I think that's where a lot of people in the comments, they like, wait, because you keep saying I'll take a broke man. That's why I'm like, let me help you.
It's not necessarily broke.
Y'all should even label him as broke men. That's stupid to label him as a broke man. What if he's just out of college? That's stupid to label him as a broke man, though. If he's just out of college, of course he don't have no job.
Well, if
is he a broke man?
If he fresh out of college, then he's smart enough to know to go get a damn.
But still, he don't have his job yet, so y'all call him a broke man.
I didn't, not y'all.
I'm just saying, y'all call him a broke man, though.
Let's get it, not y'all.
No, there's a difference between a broke man, which is a man that's not doing nothing, sitting on his ass, waiting on somebody else to take care of him, than a man that's making less money than his partner or his spouse that's actually working, that's trying, because at the end of the day, you have those that sit up, lay up, and don't want to do nothing, waiting on somebody else to take care of them.
Yeah, that's out.
I'm
the gym dudes.
That's out.
They spend all their time in the damn gym. However you want to look at it, but when you consider yourself or you classify yourself as someone that is dating, you should at least have something going on for yourself. You should be able to provide for yourself. I don't care if it's a hustle. Whatever it is, at least you're making sure that you're good.
So that's what A1 said earlier when he said, if you can't do the bare minimum, you shouldn't even be going out. You shouldn't even be trying to date.
So
you need to you should have yourself in order first.
Clarify his broke.
That's. I mean,
I was responding to your broke.
Yeah, he was responding to what you said. So I was in agreement to what he said because I'm like, I ain't gonna be able to do it. So I'm just not.
I got a question for you. Now, the way you're speaking, you're good with yourself, right? Now, what if a guy that made more money, you was like, that's not good enough for me?
I'm okay with that because I'm okay with that.
Fair.
I'm okay with that. Absolutely, that's fair. Absolutely.
I ain't okay with that.
Don't judge
that. No, because
but if that's
wait.
I'm okay. Hold on. I'm okay with him making the decision not to deal with me. That's great. Hey, fine.
Well, he ain't saying I'm beneath. I get. Well, I know you said it like that, but
you're a hairdresser making $100,000, and he's a lawyer. I'm not dating no hairdresser.
Yeah, then I'm okay. If that's his choice.
That fair?
That's fair because that's what he wants. That's his decision. He got to be happy for it. So I said it. Can I just say this real quick? So I said it in the beginning. I said in the dating phase. That's why y'all we gotta have these conversations. I said it in the beginning where you have that discussion. Like if me and you went out on a date and you said, "This is where I'm at. This is what I'm doing." If that wasn't okay for me, it's no need for me to call you again. If it wasn't okay for me, that's
no matter how the date went. No matter if I made you laugh, we had the greatest time. It's just a wrap.
Because it still goes down to. So what if you said you didn't want no kids and I wanted kids? Am I supposed to still go out with you because
that's not going to happen on the first date?
Oh, why is not? I have to sit. Oh,
no kids on the first date.
Oh, I do. I do. Man. I ask questions. I need to know if you got kids and how many.
Oh, okay, that's a regular discussion. But asking me, am I going to have kids with you?
So look, no, not with me. See, I didn't say with me. Listen to what I said. Listen to what I said. I said if me and you went on a date. And we just was talking about kids. I don't have any. Well, my follow-up will be, well, do you want any? And you said no. Ain't no need for me to go out. And we could have had the amazing time. But I know that's not what I want.
Me working at Foot Locker and you saying and you having your own business and saying, oh well.
Just because I have my own business don't mean that I'm making more than you. So that's why it's discussions that gotta take place.
It all goes back to communication.
You're right. But Raw, why is it not fair? Because I just don't understand because you ain't slipping that one. Because I feel like that's fair.
We're talking on the women's side because women.
Well, I can't talk from a woman's side.
That's their dream. To find Prince Charming, had a white picket fence, and
now I'm gonna go to what you said earlier. That was back in the day. That's not what it is right now. I'm repeating what you just said.
I don't like dogs.
Let me tell you why it's not. Because you have too many masculine women out here now that just want to take care of shit and feel like they don't need a man. That's what it is. And let's be honest, men like to feel needed. That's part of the traits. So you're not gonna get it with a woman.
How can you feel like I need you if you can't do nothing for me?
Don't get with him.
That's what. See, so Keisha, you coming back? So see, Keisha, you coming back to like
the narrative.
I'm not changing it.
You are changing the narrative. He can't do nothing. This is about splitting bills. So if a woman can't do nothing for me, then that's different than a woman.
Men have a different perspective because we're out there leading, brother. Okay. We leading. No, we don't care about a woman PhD, this and that. We don't care about that stuff. So you can't speak for. No, that's what I don't care about that. What you care about is that. So let me ask you this question: if you could get to the point where you like, hey, I need you to quit your job, right, and come work in my business because I'm more successful, would you tell that to a woman?
No.
Why not?
Because that.
So you're leading a family, right?
It doesn't matter to me. You're asking my opinion.
Yeah, I'm asking your opinion.
Because I can't be up under 24 hours. Because that's when problems happen. She has to do her own thing. I
never said be up under her 24 hours.
She's working for me. I will see her every goddamn day.
What if you work somewhere else and she works somewhere else?
No, he asked me to bring my wife to work with me.
I didn't say that.
No, he didn't say.
I said if
he
she
didn't-
works for you, my
for
nigga.
you.
I didn't say, hey, I work.
It's a difference. It's a difference because you might not necessarily work in the office. She may be somebody that's
Hell
just
no.
working.
But that wasn't specified
My
with the
nigga,
question.
okay, well, we
Oh,
gonna.
see, I think we
well,
just think different.
y'all don't want to hear
my
shit.
wife
But no,
working
it definitely goes back to. It definitely goes back to. So then you just said wife. So
girlfriend. I
yeah.
wouldn't want unless she's working a Batista job, and I say, well, come on, work for me. I'm gonna pay you more. You can go to school on the side. That's something different.
Oh,
Right.
okay, so we're gonna use your scenario. So let's say she made $50,000 doing whatever the hell you just said, right? But you could give her $50,000, put in the escrow account because you got to make sure that woman's secure, right?
Correct.
All right. So you do that, then would you let her come work for you? She ain't got it, so she can work.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, so now you're saying yes to the same question.
Yeah.
But I just worded it a little different.
You worded.
Okay.
That's the scenario was different. But if we're
It's the
married,
same since she's still coming to work for you.
okay, but she's making less, so I'm giving her a better opportunity.
No, she's making the same amount. And what you're giving her the opportunity is now you have this business. Now, hey, get this education right here. Go
Correct.
get this license or whatever. So
Starbucks
it can
not.
enhance your business.
Starbucks not. They're making her work 40 hours. And she can't go to school.
All
But
right,
she
no,
worked
man,
20
what
for
the
me
fuck are you
making the same-
talking about?
That's the real scenario.
They got me wrong.
Again, if she's working a regular job, she's working 80 hours, correct, to make that paycheck. Correct.
A week? Or 40 hours? Every
40
two.
hours.
All right, well, nigga, I don't have a job, my nigga. So shit. But
He said a week, 80 hours a week.
Shit, she ain't got no life.
Hey, what?
What I'm
Hey,
saying
one
is
got
every
a trick
two
up
weeks,
here
she
and
can
see,
work
girl.
She can work less hours for me
weeks.
and get more education, so I can so we can branch off to another.
to enhance the business, right?
Correct.
Cool, we on the same page. How
Correct.
you feel about that?
Ah!
How you feel about that, Miss Masculine? And masculine
You
number two
bastard.
over here. Because
First of all,
I already knew
I'm
y'all have
I'm-
masculine traits. I don't care.
I'm
Hey,
not.
these
That's
women
the
are beautiful. I didn't say you're physically like.
No, I know
like
what
a
you
dude.
mean. I'm just
These. Let me give y'all something real quick.
His
And I know these
definition
women.
of independent of masculine traits is an independent woman. Now, my thing is,
if you gonna go
I
with the choice.
don't care. I am not a woman that's gonna judge a man on how much money he got. It's up to me because first of all, we driving this in two different lanes.
I
too.
think
driving
I was
this
about to
into
say we gonna bridge it back. Yeah.
First of all, we're talking about how do bills get split, and
Right.
y'all talking about if a man got money, do you get with him?
Correct.
Because
So
that's
I
part
didn't
of
say
it,
that,
though.
but I don't know who asked that, but
No,
yeah.
But the thing is, how it goes is, what's up, Roy? My favorite breed for sure. Listen, the thing about it is, if you're in a relationship, okay, so are we talking about girlfriend, boyfriend? Are we talking about
Right now,
in a
we all talking about
relationship?
in a relationship
In
with
a
a girlfriend,
relationship.
boyfriend. You guys do not live together.
And
That's the topic right now.
Okay.
That's where we are. So we can
And you
settle
don't
it.
live together?
You don't live
You
together.
take care of you, I take care of me. When it comes to us dating, going out, hey, as the man, you handle what you handle, and as the woman, I'll volunteer here and there. Baby, I got it. You know, like I don't mind that.
So you
because
guys
I
are all
don't want
fine-
my man to feel like he has to all the time feel like he has to pay. Offer, yes, but you know what? I got it too. Because at the end of the day, if my man is down, I'm gonna hold the shit down for both of us.
Okay, so let's say you don't have to hold it down. So both of you are saying that you guys don't mind going 50-50 on dates.
No, I don't.
Okay, well, you know,
who said that?
no, I'm asking. Do you mind going 50-50 on dates?
I don't.
I don't mind, but I never had to.
Okay, well, see, you don't have to.
I've never had.
You don't have to either,
I
but you
have.
don't mind.
Yeah, but you
Okay.
yeah, no, but
I
I
don't-
don't.
Honest question.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
don't,
mind.
but yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I don't
So
go
in the
and-
beginning when I said when you're not in a relationship, you're not doing it, and you're going 50-50, it should be okay then, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
That's what I said in the beginning.
Correct.
Listen,
Yeah.
if
Sit
you
your way.
feel like you want to, because at the end of the day, I don't want nobody.
They
feeling
said
like,
you lying, Keisha. They said
don't-
your first boyfriend had a Benz, the second one had a Bentley. They said you lying.
That's somebody. That's somebody. in the chat said that.
Somebody calling
for
you
real.
out.
No, for real. But listen, I'm very picky. I am. I'm very picky with who
I
I do.
love MZ. She gotta come on here with
I
me.
do. I'm very
Miss Jill be out here February
very-
15th.
Miss G, you gonna have to be.
I'm
You
very
gonna have to be on the
picky
show
with who
together.
I date. However, I don't monitor their pockets.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
All right, y'all cool. Okay, now let me give y'all the first scenario.
Okay.
Question.
Go ahead. What's your question?
Well, so for me, if I'm living in a house and I'm serious, I know that I like her.
Right.
And she's living in an apartment. She's making someone else money. She's not making me money. So why wouldn't I? If we're gonna go that route, then come live with me. You're making. But if we both got our own homes, then that's different. That's a question where we're joining.
Right.
Why stay in an apartment when we can sublet your shit, make money off of it, and then you live with me?
Because she might be crazy in some places you can't sublet.
I do honestly.
See, Keisha, you know I'm not about to play with Keisha. I'm not about to play with you on this thing because you just went from one thing.
No, the scenario changed.
It did.
If we living in two separate places, you hold you down, I'm hold me down. But now if you telling me or inviting me to come live with you,
correct,
you're gonna continue doing what you're doing.
So, but when you say that, are you saying she let her apartment go?
Not go. We're gonna sublet it.
Okay. So
More money.
she gonna sublet it. But when that's being sublet, is that money coming to her, or does she need to give it to you towards your house?
Well, it depends on what she's doing.
Oh no, that's some bullshit.
Now,
That's no, right?
Because I always said it's 50-50, right? I already started 50-50. Then it goes 70-30.
Okay.
So if I'm at the thing where it's 70-30, then I'm cool.
He do the wee woo wee.
That was a little bullshit.
He do that weird.
But if we're at the 70-30 phase, then yeah, you keep the apartment money. But I need you to pay all the cable and all the bullshit.
Yeah, so that's what I. Yeah, that's
but
what.
if we're not at the 70-30 and I said, well, just come on live, we're gonna do the 50-50 thing, and you keep your apartment money.
Hey, Rob, Miss G said you full of it.
I'm not full of it.
That's all I said.
This is how my ultimate dream when I get married is we live off the lowest person.
Are you dating or are you single?
I'm single.
You
My
live
ultimate dream is we live off the lowest person's income and we save the highest.
Okay.
I only plan on getting married once.
Okay.
I don't plan on getting married 3 or 4 times. I plan on getting married
and
once.
you want to live off the lowest income.
Off the lowest income. We don't believe, and then when we retire, we got hundreds of thousands, whatever it leads to, or that's our investment money.
That's his dream.
But again, the way this shit is going, a 1-bedroom gonna be goddamn $3,000.
Okay, so
I'm looking for a place right now and it's driving me crazy. I ain't even gonna lie.
All right, go ahead. What you about to say?
I'm just.
Well, that's just my belief, but your belief could be different.
I'm just because like.
Say it, just say it.
Because it's like if I'm like if. Because I'm just trying to grasp like what I'm trying to say.
Well,
go ahead and say that. Yeah,
why you think about that? Hey guys, the call-in number is 424-234-8670. If you're on Facebook, please make you hit us in
the middle of the show.
Make sure you should supposed to put that right here. Make sure you guys share that. If you are on YouTube, please make sure you push that thumbs up and share it with a friend. Tell your mama, daddy, or anybody that stuff. But it's a Why Are You Still Single podcast. I'm sitting here. This is Sherika right here. It's my homegirl Keisha and Raul got up with his.
I'm Keisha Cali.
That's Keisha.
That's that weak bladder.
Yeah, you got a weak bladder.
And I'm Sherika Nicole. Oh, we got a caller?
No, that's still the same caller.
Oh, he never hung up?
No.
Hey,
if y'all want to call in, that call-in number is 424-234-8670.
I'll catch y'all later.
All right, man.
I know what I'm not
Put
wanting.
it on the show. Put it on the show.
Yeah. So my thing is, at the end of the day, if you are serious about building with someone, finances should be a discussion, but not an issue.
I disagree with you because finances should be an issue, a discussion, and all of that stuff because that's what break people up.
Exactly.
And I was just looking at a little stats, like 61% of the African American community out here, I wish I had my things, are divorced.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are divorced because of finances and stuff like that.
And
so I think it got to be an issue. That has to be the main thing.
You can bottom line it as finances, but it's a lot of people that trip out with money. So you can say it's finances. That may be true. But what are the hidden agendas behind the finances? Why it's not because I want you to pay half my bills or you should pay half of this. Half of them trip out because you spending too much money on the bullshit, or you spending money over here where you should be putting it over here. So I can agree with them statistics, but they also come with other shit.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that who controls who spends money where? That's why everybody got to have their roles in a relationship. That's why everybody has to go to counseling. You shouldn't get with anybody if you don't go to counseling. First? So you have a third part. You should go to yes, you should go to counseling first. Yeah. Absolutely. You gonna wait till the problems get there?
You gonna let somebody else that need counseling tell you how to do
You're not undermining somebody. You're getting under. Why do they have marriage counseling then, man?
But that's when you're married. You don't go dating. Let's go.
You think people don't go to premarital counseling? You think that don't matter? Man, you guys are idiots if you think that shit.
Be together.
Oh, man, that's why you're not. Before you get married, you have to go to counseling so you can have.
No,
I didn't say that.
No. He said. So you're saying because you said you want to be married once. Right, and only once. You don't think before you get married that you all should go to premarital counseling?
Hell no.
Why not?
Oh,
Because I should do my due diligence and know this is the one. Now shit changes, something happens.
but you just said though earlier in the beginning when we started off that you stand with this person, you shacking up, then you realize they ain't the one. It's like so. That's what I'm. So,
but it's a different phase.
Hey, Raw, this for you, man.
You see this guy? See this guy? No, I'm not going to the guy. He do
what
the
are they saying in the comments? I'm interested.
It's different phases, though.
It is. It's
if,
so.
If you're talking to me now, then no.
Okay, so again, that's why having these type of conversations need to be had in the dating phase. Correct. Not even a relationship. We not exclusive yet. Yeah. We need to talk about a lot of these things because just like all four of us think differently.
Correct.
You know, like we can get together. You talking about the vibe, but if you tell me you don't want to go to premarital counseling, we don't even got a vibe. Right. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying, like that's why it's the type of things that they have to be had because that's like I want to go to premarital counseling with whoever that I'm about to be married to.
Can I ask you this? Because I'm in a cross. We can do with. We can do
go
with
to a black person.
A white man?
We can do with or without the counseling, in my opinion, for me. We can do with or without the counseling, but in let me ask you, in going or having a counseling session or sessions with someone before you're married, what is it that you expect for them to tell you?
I'm hoping we get understanding.
No. It's
and
not
I want to know, and I want to know our roles in this relationship.
Yeah,
everybody has roles. Because you know what?
I think that could be found out with a conversation with you and your.
No. Let me ask you a question.
No. I think it can. But the thing with going to a counseling is someone else that's controlling the conversation, and they're going to ask questions that we probably ain't even thought of. Because this is their expertise. This is what they are skilled in. So they're going to ask questions. So it may be a question that him and I never discussed. Even though it may be a common sense question, right? And clearly it is because when I just said earlier about the kids thing, people don't talk about that. Clearly. So, it's different things. You know what I'm saying?
I need to know.
Yeah, I do too.
No more kids.
But people don't talk about it.
So we agree with what you said is that a man has to earn a woman's trust as far as him leading, right?
Oh, for sure.
So you're not going to give him that right off the back, right?
No.
Okay, so you got to work at it. So how do you know that he's the right leader if we don't go find somebody that doesn't know us? I ain't talking about my mama, your mama. I ain't even talking about your pastor. To give us understanding about a relationship. Because he has his way he wants to lead. I'm not mad at how you want to lead it. But what if you don't like what he's talking about? And
what if I don't like what the pastor talking about?
But you still going.
I never heard of this. This is crazy. But do you know most counselors and most therapists
need a therapist?
Correct.
And they have, and for the most part, but that's
they based their theory on how they view it, not the way we view it. So they're telling you suggestions the way they feel.
No. So for the individuals that I know that have went, and I'm speaking from people that actually got married and their marriages are like successful, it wasn't about them getting their opinion. It was just understanding on questions the same. So I'm gonna bring it back to even the topics that we're talking about right now. These things do not come up in the dating because a lot of people are afraid to even discuss these things because they so happy and don't want to shift anybody they got this stuff going on. So it's like they want to be, they skip this stuff and then they get in it and they get married and then the dude be like, oh, I don't got this or I don't got that. And then you like, what? So like to me, I think whatever man I get with, I feel like he ain't got to be on my level, but he damn near got to be close.
Hey, so look, you got
is that love? You're not married for love. You're
man,
married
that's commitment, my nigga.
True.
You're married for convenience and comfort. That's not what love is about for a woman.
So you in love, but you miserable, and you just uncomfortable when you just over here, and you like I get what you're saying.
I've ever been with no words was when I didn't have a goddamn dime to my name. Now it may be different for some people, but now when I was poor, I had fun.
And you know what? I don't know one person that is gonna say they happy right now being broke, adding that stress to your life. Your phone about to get cut off.
No, I never was in that situation.
How old were you? How old were you when you did that? Because it didn't happen in the last 10 years. So it don't, nigga, when you want to come on.
You can't compare your 20s to right now.
I wasn't broke to the fact that.
But you just said poor.
I was poor. I couldn't afford a trip to Jamaica. I couldn't do none of that shit.
But I
wasn't homeless. I wasn't homeless.
Nobody said
I had
that,
food
bro.
in the cabinet. I had a Hyundai.
But that's not poor though. So when you say poor, we gotta choose our words properly on this show because we got the broke and the poor, and to me that's not.
But if I miss work, we miss rent.
Let's
put it like I live check to check.
Okay, so let me say this.
And I was cool.
This is why we all need counseling because we can't even agree on what poor and broke is right here.
Well, that's true.
So that's what I'm saying. So
that's what I'm saying.
That ain't my point right there, though.
I mean, you in agreement on the counseling thing. So
I've been poor.
All right, man, hold on. Let me go to let me go to Christina in the comments. She said, honestly, a person should have gone to counseling before they get into a relationship. Work out some of your baggage beforehand.
I agree.
Miss G agreed with Christina.
I agree too.
Lifestyles with Chef say I think counseling can help.
Before marriage, not before a relationship.
I mean, I just think that.
That's my
That's
opinion.
a waste of time and money. What if we don't work out?
You put that. You can use the benefits.
But it's not about just. It's not about just that relationship. It's just about our relationship because you probably are dealing with some issues and that you don't think you're dealing with.
But that's personal. That's
but
personal.
Them personal
then
issues
you may
can
need counseling and I don't need counseling. But then we probably need counseling as before we
whole,
enter a union.
right?
You know what I mean?
But then those personal issues that you got can spill over into your relationship.
Right, but then at the end of the day, if I got some personal shit going on, and this is my
Venus, what you
thing,
disagree with?
Then you have your opinion, I have my opinion. But if I got some shit going on and you good, we don't need to go to counseling together. But if we're uniting and we're becoming a couple and we're gonna be married and things like that, okay, I'm cool with the counseling. I'm not saying that I'm gonna agree with everything that this stranger is telling us. But however, when it comes to, again, going back to how do you split the bills when you're in a relationship, that don't have shit to do with you going to counseling.
It does because it teaches. Y'all missing it. Hey, let me go to the chat real quick. I think
you wouldn't have to go to counseling.
They'll be divorced in month 8. We gonna 8 months. I hate you. Well, I hate you too.
Your counselor gonna say you shouldn't date a man with a bald head.
Listen,
they usually divorce.
But no, see, that's not. I think that's what y'all missing right there.
If
nah,
we
it don't go like that.
Relationship and my man is not financially established as I am, I'm not gonna say, you know what, we can't be together because you don't. Because at the end of the day, I'm judging him. He could be treating me like a freaking queen, probably one of the best that I've been with. You know what I mean? But so I say, nah, I'm good on you because you don't make a certain amount of money. Then I get with this dude. He got all this money. He act like the world revolve around him and all. But yet, he choose me? No,
I don't think. No, you definitely.
All right, hold on, real quick. Let's go. So, Lifestyle with Chev said, I think counseling can help couples deal with disagreements and situations when they come up.
Yeah.
Venus Cooper says she totally disagreed. Fact Check said there's need for a therapist. It's not for the reason you all think. Sometimes things have to unload. Oh, this is say that again.
Like all that is no,
but again, that's personal. That's personal. I agree. That's personal. You may need a personal therapist.
Hey, Miss G said the lesson I learned is I will no longer date anyone that was raised on survival and not love. People are being said.
That's the majority of
said
people that's been raised off of survival. That survival has taught them to love.
So Venus said people are too shallow when they are dating you. You have a lot of you should have a lot of conversations when you date, which is what I said as well.
Oh, for sure.
I think a lot of things can be you won't end up with a person for 2 and 3 years if you had certain conversations.
I agree.
Even Ty said if you want a healthy, long relationship, yes, I agree. Long marriage. Hey, mama, how you doing? My mama said, girl, high intelligent is cussing.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
my God.
Mama.
What did T.Y. say?
I wasn't cursing. I was like, wait, did I say a curse
My
word?
mom said if you want a healthy, long marriage, yes, I agree with the counseling. I believe that's what he said.
I'm sorry, Mom. Love you, girl.
How about
Bingo.
getting to the chat comments? Yes, mother.
was
I'm
this
in the
one
chat
right
comments.
here?
Oh, that's. Wait, hold on, move your finger.
I'm sorry.
That's Miss G.
Hey, Miss Ann.
Nowadays, Negroes going to think I'm the FBI because I'm observing hard
And
as
asking
hell and asking all kinds of questions.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. That's
Captain
the
Weasel
interview
said
process.
money
The
shouldn't be
interview
an
process
issue
should
with
be-
love.
Should be
With
hard.
love, one or the other going to make more money. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that, but the thing of it is, we're not talking about how much money you make. We're talking about how
the bill
and
should
that's
be
what I'm saying.
split.
The conversation
It
keeps going.
should
We
be.
keep
You're
rocking
right.
back and forth.
All right, cool. Let's
So
let's
to
let's do
A1
this situation right here.
Okay.
All right, this is the situation.
Starting with who? Me?
No. I'm sorry. Yeah, no. I should pick on you first.
You should pick on
You
me. I'm telling the truth.
you make 60,000.
Correct.
She make 80,000. Right. Right. She has one kid. That's 8.
Okay.
Right. You got $100,000 in your 401k. She just got her job. Right. How should we split the bills?
What my 401k got to do anything?
I don't know. Just how should you split the bills?
It should be
Please read
50-50.
please read that.
Down the
It
middle.
should
Please
be
read
50
that.
It should be 50-50.
Down the
Please
middle.
read what Marcus said.
Marcus said a woman is looking for security in a husband. A man is looking for respect. It's hard for a woman to respect someone who can't provide.
That's what A1 said earlier.
How you feel about that, bro?
But he's providing half the bills. That's what I'm saying. So he's holding up his end of the bargain. So I don't understand.
But that's the bargain
So
within.
he should spend all his money. I know you're not saying that. But he should spend.
Miss Bentley and Mercedes over there trying to act like she just taking broke. No.
So he should spend all his $60,000
You better have
for a
hustle
kid that
or
probably
something.
that say you not my daddy. She probably getting assistance for. I'm just saying.
She getting assistance. See,
Well, he had a baby, so I'm assuming that she take care.
But
of
you
her
can't
kid.
always assume that because
And that's
Lord,
what I'm saying. That's why the
have
50,
mercy. Always
that's why the
assume that.
50-50 is even.
No.
No one feels cheated. So when it breaks up, we
I
split
agree.
the bills 50-50.
I agree.
I haven't got
50-50.
cheated.
You-
I don't
you
have to
take
call
the
you out
change
your name.
on what you
Hey,
got.
hey, call back. My bad. Call back.
I pay for the refrigerator, so I'm taking the refrigerator. It's none of that.
No,
It's
you
50-50.
gonna take the door and I'm gonna take the other.
Listen, you make 60. She make 80. You got 100,000 in your $20,000. It makes a lot to a lot of people.
Okay.
$20,000. She got a kid, right? You don't. How do you split? You guys live together. You're in a relationship. How do you split those bills?
Split the bills
Down
out.
the middle.
Now, I'm not paying for her daycare. That's something different.
No,
she needs to take care of her child.
Household bills go down the middle. Personal
He said,
bills.
so let me just
you
say
take
this.
on yourself.
You just said, unless I love you, why are you even with a woman?
I'm talking about the
And
child. I'm
stand
talking about
with-
the child. If
No,
I love
if you
the
love the child, well, you
Oh,
don't
no,
love the
no,
mama now.
I'm
You
saying-
where you get him
Well,
from?
well, hey.
Because if
I'm
you
sorry,
I might
Everybody-
not like the kid,
Well,
but
you-
I respect
I'm sorry,
it.
but I
hold
gotta
on.
cut.
With the woman.
Hey, caller, hold on.
That's
I'm
real
sorry,
life.
Mama, but I'm about to cuss.
Call her. Wait, hold on. We got a
Wait,
caller. We
what?
got a caller.
Like-
Don't lie. I mean, I might not like the kid,
But you
them
can't
kids
date
are
the you
assholes.
can't date the mom. You
We
cannot
gotta
date
call
the
her.
mama.
We gotta call her.
Caller, go ahead.
How you doing?
I'm good. Who's this?
This is
Go ahead. Say what you got to say. What's on your mind?
What's his
this is
name?
David from Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee.
This is David from Tennessee, and I feel like the only way a woman can come to a plate with nothing, she's got to have a special talent or something that can produce her work.
This guy said you
This
gotta
is
have
a gone
a special
thing.
talent if you come
Yes,
into the
like,
table with nothing.
If you got $100,000 and she comes to the plate with nothing, she gotta at least have a good. Yeah, she gotta have a special talent. She gotta, at least start a Pornhub page or something. She gotta have something going for herself.
I cannot.
He gonna
I
understand.
can't.
Fans only.
This dude's a
Yeah, fans only.
He's a
Wait,
pimp from Tennessee.
He definitely pimping.
Are you married, single, dating, or OnlyFans?
That's what
Or
exactly.
I'm single. I'm single.
You working?
Yes, I have 2 businesses.
How old are you?
I own my own business. I'm 43.
Okay. And what type of business is this? Do because women be like, I got an eyelash business. I got 6 of them. And, they just doing eyelashes.
Well, I own a barbershop salon, hair salon. It's barber stylists and hair stylists in my shop.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
Tennessee.
So I can pull up. I'm just saying, giving a scenario. I can pull up.
With her special talent.
I don't have no special talents. However,
He's not taking you.
You better have $100,000.
You got to have a special talent for
I
this.
don't have
man.
no special talent. However, I probably don't make as much money as you, but I'm a well-rounded woman, mature. I can hold my own. I don't need your extras. However, it would be nice. I ain't even going to say it would be nice. It would be appropriate for you to contribute as a man to what we can build together. So you tell
Yeah,
me you can.
you wouldn't have to pay no bills or anything with me, but we would have to create a way where me and you can make revenue together, like a fans only page, and me and you started.
Bye.
All right.
Thank you, Tennessee.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
You gonna have to wait
Thank you,
until
Tennessee.
come out in the
Thank
town.
you, Tennessee.
I'm
Because I
having
came
a
with
man in
him.
the back.
Hey, the line's open. Hey, Marcus Beard just said finances should be a partnership. Be a partnership is marriage. Each situation is different, but having a financial advisor to help tailor a financial plan specific for you is a great option.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
I can agree with
Okay, so
that.
y'all agree with the counseling then. Okay, cool. I'm glad y'all finally
So
agree.
then,
And that's what he just
He
said.
said financial counseling.
so they gonna go to financial
financial
counseling, but
counseling.
not pre-marriage.
Nah. I just don't feel like
that's
can't
why
nobody
divorce
tell me
so-
how to feel.
He can't. They're not there to
telling
tell you how to
you
feel.
It's just like when if you ever attended college or you
Have
when
you two
went
ever
to
been
school.
married?
No,
I ain't
we
never
ain't
been
never
married in
married,
my
but
life.
I would definitely go to premarital.
No, wait, well, hold on. Let me say
the
this.
reason why
But
I
let me
know
say
is
this.
because I have friends that are married,
I've been
and they told me.
engaged. I've been engaged, and that stopped me from getting married.
Yeah, because he went to
Because
he went to
it helped.
So what
Because
kind of
it
questions?
helped me.
I know we're off topic. What was he asking you? What did he ask you that changed your decision?
What was the
Just give me one
counselor?
question. I know I was off topic. I don't want to go off topic. But what did he ask you that changed your mind?
Oh, because I wasn't ready to lead. I didn't know how at that time.
He didn't know how to lead.
So that opened both our eyes up.
He was too busy chasing the dream.
I'm chasing these hoes. But
Yeah, because he had three.
You heard what he said,
had
Mama?
three.
Get married.
You heard what he said,
and
Mama?
He cursed, Mama. He had three.
You heard what he said, Mama?
hey, I already talked to my mama working on my
Some
cursing.
prayer hands.
Yeah, you should pray your
It
hands
was
up.
because he ran through three just the first 2 years we was working together.
Whoa.
But anyway, but
yeah.
but
I'm
back to
just
that question. How would you split those bills, Raw?
Okay, but now that you're ready to lead,
It's different now, so now I'm ready to get married.
okay.
It's like I said. I'm not gonna change my stance. It's different phases.
I said the money, brother,
No.
because that's what we ain't talked about.
Well, it's different phases.
No, he gave He gave the example of you asking about that question, right?
Yeah.
The
What was the
example that
question?
he gave that she make 80 and she has a child and you
It'll be
make
50-50.
60.
It'll be 50-50.
Okay, it'll still be 50-50.
Because she make more, she shouldn't have to pay more.
Okay, so and that's vice versa too, right?
Vice versa.
If he made okay, so how do you feel about that? Should be 50-50.
Household bills should be 50.
I'm talking about 50-50 everything.
Not
'Cause when-
everything.
Dating will never be 50-50.
When
I'm
you
so-
shack
why
when
even-
you shack up,
The thing
what's
is,
the difference
that's
between
what
shacking up and being married?
Right, that's I'm so
there's no
confused.
difference.
Big fucking difference.
That's the same. No.
Shacking
What's the difference?
Okay.
Hell yes. Oh,
Shacking up, married, however you do
Yeah,
it,
it's just-
whatever you
yeah.
do, whatever.
yes.
Household bills, 50-50. Your personal bills, your phone. What I look like paying half on your phone bill?
Correct.
So when you get married, you become one, right? Because that's the next question.
Yeah, you won your phone bill.
So
I'm
what
one my phone bill.
I'm asking, this is a real
One
question
of
though,
what?
because this
question.
determines how the bills are paid. If shacking up in marriage is not the same thing, what's the difference?
Difference is I made a commitment to God. The other one, we can split at any time.
Shacking up is a sin.
Oh, well. You have to know. You have to take some of the sins for the tea.
Come on, commitment to God.
Hey, whether you have a contract that way financially, you're still doing the same thing.
A contract.
Because you're doing woman stuff. That's somebody in the chat said that. Venus said that. But what I'm saying, when
Venus,
you're
we ain't
shacking
signing no
up,
contracts
you're
for
doing
these
woman
fools.
stuff. You're doing married wife stuff. He's doing husband stuff.
But I
agree with you.
I
Hey,
do believe that you
that's
should
this
stay
guy
with each other
that
before
believes
marriage.
you
Because
should
now
shack
you see if he leaves the toilet up. Because he probably cleans up before you come over. Now you get this. I do believe that you should live together prior to getting married. So now you can see how you live every day.
She done burnt your credit out, man.
You should see that. You should be able to see that by me coming over.
Exactly.
I clean up before you come over. I might not clean up when you're there.
But once you get comfortable with somebody,
3 days over there at a time or something, I don't necessarily have to move in.
Yeah.
But I don't think that it's.
I think it's better. I think it's different living together and you coming over on a fucking weekend.
Exactly, MZ.
It's a difference.
Miss G said y'all keep playing with y'all fantasy Bible.
That's
football, the number
so
one
we had someone in my chat over here that
Green
said,
Bay, baby, Green Bay.
Bring it up.
Mr. Payne said a man handles what he can, and that should be more than his woman.
What?
Say it again. Tell Mr. Payne to call in. But you said said what?
He said a man should handle what he can, and that should be more than his woman. So it should be more.
Confused.
I know. He's saying he should handle more than a
Oh,
woman.
okay.
So not 50-50.
If it's $50 more, he should pay that $50.
He should handle more than his woman.
Correct.
Like
kind of like in the sense of
so like what you said earlier with the 70-30. Kind of like
and that's fine, you know. And as a man, yes, but we're speaking in the sense of if he wasn't able to.
Hey,
do you stay with him or you leave him because he can't pay 70 but he can pay 50?
Oh, he said more than half. He said more than half.
All right, so Marcus Beard is on Facebook. He said there are some legal benefits to marriage. Most people shacking up find it more difficult to properly share responsibility.
Exactly.
Not in Cali. That shit ain't even in Cali. So get married in Cali. Go to Tennessee or Texas.
This nigga ain't never getting married.
Why you keep saying you keep talking about this? So you think because out here like you feel
you got
like
beef with Cali?
Oh, the marriages is not fair out here. The woman gets the majority of it.
Okay, so let me ask this real. Okay,
we about to turn this into a whole nother show.
No, this about to be a split. Can I ask this question real quick? You gonna keep that thought, Keisha? So so let's say you're dating someone, right? Mm-hmm. You guys dated, y'all conversated, y'all moved to being exclusive.
Correct.
You stand in an apartment. She got a house. You move in her house.
Damn, that's the next scenario.
Okay.
Are you still talking about 50-50? Are you still saying that she been in her house and you still talking about 50-50? Or you gonna handle the mortgage at least? Or do she need to be 50-50 with you on the mortgage? I ain't discussing no other bills. Let's just say the mortgage. But she been handling it and you gave up your apartment to move with her.
I believe it'll be 50-50. I don't believe no woman will let me move in there and not pay my portion.
Wait,
she's not going to say.
So you let her lead now.
She's never going to say, "Hey, just take care of the bills." Unless she got it like that.
No. So I'm saying,
but apparently she had it like that because she was established before you came.
This is why I'm saying. So the reason why I posed that question was, if you left your apartment that you was paying this full, whatever your apartment is, we all know how LA get down, so it's over $1,500.
Correct.
Right, and she has her mortgage, and you moving and you giving up, you not paying that. You still gonna come to her house and pay 50-50?
That would be a discussion. Yes.
You don't think that you okay?
I think it should be 50-50. I mean, at least she should at least get.
You don't think she should? You don't think that you should?
234 86.
You don't think that you should pay the full mortgage?
Hell no.
424-234.
Man, that ain't a double standard, money. Oh my.
Hell no. I mean, sorry, Mom, but this dude is tripping.
It's 50-50.
You don't think this woman? Okay, so let me rephrase this then.
Because I'm helping you out at this point. And you think you about to come in and slide me your little $300?
We love each other. There's no reason
slide me your little $400
come into my apartment, so I'm going to
Yeah,
move
you
there.
guys love each other, but as a
going to move in, you're also gonna pay that mortgage.
Exactly.
Because she's been holding it down. She said no other bill. She ain't talking about no other bill, but the mortgage.
I said the mortgage.
No, we're addressing the mortgage.
I said the
mortgage. I bet that mortgage is.
I don't know who you getting.
The name of the
y'all desperately better have a conversation.
The name of the podcast is "Why Are You Still Single?" This is why.
Why he is still single.
I'm not gonna lie. What if her mortgage is
What's up, Mom?
Yeah, you want all kind of problems, bro.
I'm tripping. What if her mortgage 5 G's? And I'm barely making $1,500.
Well, then when the subject come up for you moving in, baby, Not right now.
But why? Yeah, I was about to say
that go back to what I said in the beginning.
That's what I'm saying. So why are you even? If you barely making this $1,500, like why are you even? Like I don't know. That's just my question. Like I don't understand that. Like
so why is it a double standard? So I gotta pay the mortgage when you move in, but I gotta pay your mortgage when I move in.
Because as the man, this is what you're missing. You're looking at us as equals. We are not equals. You keep talking about this Cali marriage and all.
No, he not playing. They talking about you playing. He not playing. He's serious. He said
we're not equals though.
I'm not gonna lie. So, but again, you want to be equals when it comes to talking. When responsibility, you wouldn't cater. He asked, "Would you? What was the word you used?"
We just stand by ourselves.
As far as the respect for a woman for a man, what did you say? Obey? You didn't use obey. What word?
No, he said submit.
Submit.
Submissive.
Are you submitting? Not paying the mortgage?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, look.
When I allowed you to move in my house.
Hold on.
Let me say this. Let me say this. Exactly.
First argument. What's she gonna tell me? This is my house.
No, let me say this. Let me just say this. I think a man, and this is for real. I don't know about if all women gonna agree, but this is how I feel. A man have to show that he can lead. A man have to show that you are like I should be submitting to you.
Right, but that
man had to make me feel comfortable in that. So I don't think she gonna ever be like, this my house, but she gonna say this my house if you talking about 50-50.
First, Raw, what you supposed to say is, first of all, let's rent your place out, and we're gonna have to get a place together. Because why not rent her place out?
It makes sense.
I'm not moving with her. A man should never move with a woman unless it's a temporary situation, dog.
It makes sense.
Because you moving into her shit, that's her house.
Again.
Because if you move with a woman, my nigga, you got to change her sheets. You got to change because she's been doing stuff on them sheets. So if you got to change the sheets, you got to change the whole place you've been living. I don't want no old nut stains or any of that stuff on the couch.
I would prefer me personally because I got a house. So I would prefer if I get with someone and we're going to get together that we, like he just said, we rent that house out and we move somewhere together. Like even if he had to
because if you're leading, you have to have a plan though, bro.
We're dating. So
no. See, I'm passing. You didn't listen to my. No, but listen, he's going off. But look, he's going off of. What I phrased in the beginning, I said y'all was together, y'all been dating a year, y'all exclusive now. Y'all, I set it up like that. So you're responding based on that, still, right?
Yes.
Okay, he's responding based on that.
You never, ever go on property with a boyfriend or girlfriend.
No. You shouldn't. So again, if you're moving, so listen to what I said. If y'all moving in together, y'all establishing. Because if I move a man, for me, I'm just gonna speak for me. If I move a man into my house. We talking before he even stepped foot. Correct. Look, baby. So that means we already been talking about marriage. I'm his fiance. Right. If he coming up in my house, I'm his fiance.
Correct.
You're not moving in and you my boyfriend or you my man. No, I ain't gonna even say boyfriend. You my man. You're not moving in my house and you my man. I mean, you my you gotta be my fiance. So that means we done already had this conversation, and then we ain't gonna even be in my house for a long time because we gonna be working on getting us a house together. And that's gonna be our property.
As your man and you my woman?
No,
that's a bad business decision.
No, I just said fiance.
I wouldn't give a shit if you not married. I don't give a shit if we was goddamn.
Well, we gonna be married by then. We gonna be married by then. But I do agree with that moving in together, getting a house. I do agree with the boyfriend girlfriend getting a house together. I do because I know someone right now. They just lost someone. Ain't nothing on nothing, and it's gonna be real tricky.
Nah.
Hey, it take two income. Now,
I'd rather the woman have the power. Let me move in with you.
Your mom have the power.
It's her house, so she has the power.
That's why you can't move there. that's why you can't do it. I don't know. Ain't no same man gonna move it unless he on some pimp shit and he's just trying to finesse her.
But again, if I'm in no
man, you have to establish yourself as a man. You have to show that you can leave. You have to show her that so she can give you the keys to the car. You can't come in and demand a woman to do what you say.
I don't demand a woman to do nothing.
That's what men are doing every day, my nigga. I'm not talking about specifically.
He said, "Why y'all hate me?" Said,
fuck buying a bed, buy a new house.
Exactly. Yes. I'm in agreement.
As boyfriend and girlfriend, y'all crazy.
No, I said
or fiancés. I wouldn't buy shit.
But you'll move in with her.
Hell yeah, I would.
Bullshit. I mean, sorry, mama.
I would. I mean, we're talking.
You see, I ain't been cursing, Miles. You see, been working it out.
It's man Keisha.
Because I've been hearing all this.
Keisha like what?
So these women over here.
Well, you know,
in my apartment. So if it doesn't work, I come right back to 15.
One thing I can say.
He ready to go back.
He want that 1,500.
Right back to 1,500.
You want to pay that 1,500? You comfortable with that 1,500, huh?
Comfortable with
You got to be able to evolve it once a year.
That
Okay.
All right, man. Let me give you a different scenario, bro. Give you first. Y'all make the same amount, 60 to 80, right?
Correct.
It's her house. She got 2 kids, right? She got 2. You have no kids.
Like
you got $250,000 in your 401k plan. But how do you moved into her shit? Right. How do you split those household bills?
She would obviously have more household bills than me. Because she has daycare, she has whatever the kids think.
So
I buy
you,
clothes.
But you're not
I'm splitting the bills.
from it.
I'm splitting the bills. I will split the bills with her.
Okay.
If we would have a discussion. Now, if we're on a 70-30, then I'm coming in 70-30 still. Because we have to have vacations.
but then because them her kids, you're not helping her with daycare.
I don't know about daycare.
I don't know where you found him from, A1, but listen, why are you still single down there, sir?
Well, I gotta date somebody. I gotta pay for their daycare. Hell no. That's just
It's
me.
not even about just paying for her daycare, but it's like what
It's
you.
supposed to be bills.
That's a bill. That's a bill.
Well, I dated
Can't
when
pay
they
my
in elementary.
bills. Can't
I dated
pay
when they in
my
elementary.
bills.
I dated when they in elementary.
So ain't no. So you
what
ain't.
I'm gonna do.
Okay, wait. So from my understanding, just based on the whole night, if she got kids, she just SOL with you when it comes to any type of providing for the child. She got to do that herself because that's her kid and it's not yours. But you love this woman.
Don't mean I love the kids. I mean, if men gonna be real, don't mean I love the kids.
Yeah.
I gotta the kid. I gotta earn that
You
to love the
can't
kid. Okay,
Love me and not love my kids.
All right. Well, let me ask you then. How do you think the bill should be split at
You
that
tell
point?
me.
With the if he moved in,
Yeah, he moved in with you. You got the 2 kids. You still make $20,000 more.
if I agreed with the bills being split down the middle, then he helping with everything.
Okay,
You
with the
can't
child
love
care
me
and all
and
that
I
stuff.
love
With
my
child care
kids.
and all that, yeah, everything.
Period.
And most
I
likely,
don't
if
care.
it's my house, then he's paying the mortgage, and then everything's split. So yeah,
And I gotta split.
yeah. So
We better have a member only like fucking Tennessee man.
oh no, we not having that.
We gotta do. Hey, I need somebody.
I mean, she doing it by herself, so it's like, what's the what you like?
Yeah,
I don't know.
so what's
What
the
you
value
there for?
that
What
you
is-
bringing to the table?
Should be love.
Oh my
It should be love. She
proved-
should love me.
No, my
She
God.
should love me and understand I make $20,000 less than you. So I'm gonna
So
spend
if-
all my money.
so
and
are
if
you-
we break up, I have no place. I done got your kid through goddamn kindergarten. So you ain't paying daycare no more for. And I'm on the goddamn street and messed out on my lease.
he said, I missed out on your 1,500.
For kindergarten. For kindergarten.
Now the rent $2,200 because I gave up my goddamn apartment.
And you gave up that 1,500.
So-
You gotta be smart and
my
subtly.
question is, would you take your $250 out your 401k and go buy another house and then y'all move together?
Not married?
Bro, I still don't understand the difference between married and not married.
It's a lot.
When you're
It's a
shacking up.
difference. It's a difference. I control the
Shacking
house.
is a
She
sin.
owns the house. I have no say over her house.
That's why you're buying the house yourself. If once you live together, your next
Shacking
move
up
gotta
is a
be to get
sin.
married, my nigga.
When you're married,
I agree.
Okay, let's just say you
went
engaged then.
before God.
No, I'm not buying a house.
So if you're engaged, so you're not gonna buy the house?
No.
So
I would take my $250 because that would be part of our. I wouldn't lie to a woman.
Yeah.
I'd be like, look, this
But
is
you're contradicting yourself because you would move in with a woman, shack up with a woman,
Correct.
and pay
50.
50, but you'll marry a woman and want to pay $1,500.
No. I never said, now we're going to 70-30 because I've made a commitment. Now we're at 70-30.
$1,500.
It's killing us.
Now we're living off the lowest pay.
Because I don't even know where you stay at.
Now I handle. We're married. I handle all the bills. You keep your 80. If I handle all the bills. Now I'm taking care of your kids because obviously I love them now because I'm willing to commit.
You gonna love my kids?
Oh, so financially,
I
don't know about to play with you tonight. I'm not.
You can't rock with me and don't love my kids. If you love me, then you love my kids, and you gonna pay for kindergarten.
He don't love your kids. He might like your kids. He don't
hey, why y'all hate me? Say who's claiming the kids?
I can't.
Okay,
so
Hold on.
I'm paying all the bills.
No, you get one and I get one.
I'm claiming the
Depends on how many it is.
What you mean? I get both. I'm paying everything.
No.
If I'm paying the mortgage $4,000 and splitting goddamn,
you getting one kid, nigga.
No, I'm taking both.
I take both.
Dysfunction right here.
Man, why are you still single?
I'm a realist though. I'm
a realist too, and I'm here to tell you. You gonna get one kid, and I'm gonna get one kid. Mortgage, utilities.
So your husband and everything,
whatever.
See, my plan would be to live with you and split the bills. Would be, hey, I want to get my own house. Now, me and you had the discussion, and we made a master game plan. So that's what this thing would be.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm staying with you because I don't want to pay $1,500 and make someone else rich. We're gonna sublease this. I'm gonna move with you. Whatever you saying, I gotta split. If I agree with it, I split.
But that's a power move together.
Yeah, that's something together.
But no, she's not gonna be on the other house. We're gonna have one house together.
Again,
hey, hold on. We got a caller right there. Caller, go ahead.
We both got a house. Now what? Now okay. What's the next?
Wait, hold on. We got a caller. Let's listen for the caller.
Come on,
go ahead.
caller.
Come on, caller.
Okay, hi everybody. This is really a good show tonight, and I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Our children are our most loving commodity. Our children. So, if I'm going with a man, and I have a child, he knows I have a child.
From the gate.
He accepts my child from the beginning. In order to love me, you have to love my child.
Boom.
But in fact, just because you don't like my child, don't mean my child is going to like you.
Period.
Right.
So it works both ways. It's how you treat me that my child will see that he know that you're treating his or her mother with respect.
Now let me
then
ask you
that
this,
child will like you. Wait, but let me finish saying this. You guys were talking about moving in and stuff like that. Prior to moving in, that's where a lot of us females, we don't set down.
We lost her.
All this needs to be talked about prior to moving in.
Right.
And I agree. I do agree. If I own a home and you live in an apartment and we discuss it and you say, okay, why don't we do this? Let's talk about it. Would you mind renting out your home and me and you get something together? Now, the rent from the home will go into my bank account. Right? That's the way I feel. Me and you will have a bank account together when it comes to the bills. You can still keep your other bank account like I'm going to keep mine. But when it comes to the household, we put our money in the bank together that we have together for the household bills.
Right.
Whatever bill you have prior to moving in or however we do it, those are your responsibility. Whatever bills like phone bill, all like that, that's my responsibility. I'm not asking you to pay that. But if we're going to move in together, this is going to be discussed prior, way prior. And if we can't come together, then you keep your place and I keep my place, and we either meet in the middle, or you might have to find somebody else, or I might have to find somebody else. Because my child is the love of my life. And I hope that you could accept my child. Yeah, I know my child has a father, but you trying to tell me you wouldn't accept my child or buy anything for my child? What type of man does that make you?
Accepting and loving is two different things. I might like the child, but that doesn't mean I love him.
I know, but she's
You
just
have to
talking
earn
about
it.
just even
In
just
general, I agree.
No,
even the provide, like yeah.
I'm just talking about as far as the provisions. If we are in the household together, whether you have a child or not, or whether I don't have a child and you have a child, I'm going to accept your child because that's your child and I love you. And when I go to the store and get something or buy something, I'm going to buy your child something too.
Right.
Maybe your child don't have to like me. It's
Right.
okay. Just respect me. I'm not going to get mad at your child. I'm not going.
Right. No, absolutely.
Yes, that's all. And then and then you can say, well, baby, you know my child don't like you, but he respects you, and I can live with that. I don't know what the mama is telling your child about me. I don't know any of that, but I'm going to still treat your child like your child is mine, whether he or she likes me or not. It's just that the rules in our house will be different from the rules that's in his mama's house. Right. That's all. Yeah. And the mother would have to understand that too. I'm not trying to get your child to call me mama.
Hello.
I don't want
you don't need no
your baby's child. I'm not asking your baby's mama to get mad at me because mothers do that. No, you can't call my son can't call you mother. That's okay. Yeah. You don't have to call me mother.
Caller, thank you so much for the call.
But I'm not gonna get in between you and your baby mama drama or anything. They just have to understand in our household, these are the rules.
Right.
In their household, that's the rule. Okay. That's just this is a fantastic discussion.
Thank you.
Everybody has your opinion, and I just love y'all. This is really good. Thank you for letting me call in. Thank you for letting me call in.
Calling in.
Call in all the time.
All right.
Yeah, but no.
All right.
Let's here next week.
So
hey,
it
Auntie, thank you for calling in. I definitely appreciate that.
Auntie, it is one thing I will say
A1
that
is right.
she said.
A1 is always right.
She said you should be discussing all of this before you do it, and that's how I feel. You gotta
Miss G said that's what's wrong with these dudes today. They don't like responsibility.
They don't. They don't, and a lot of women is accepting them.
He want to love on your mama, but not the kid.
Responsibility.
You looking for excuses not to like my kid.
He might be bad.
I'm not about to play with you.
Come on, little boy, let's go.
I'm not about to play with you.
I'll tell you what.
Now, just one more real quick. You now own the house, right? Mm-hmm. You moving her in with you. Mm-hmm. She got 2 kids. Okay. One is 17, and the other one is 3. Right? You make 120, and she make 80. Okay. Right? Your mortgage is $3,000 a month. Mm-hmm. Right? Now, how would you split them bills? But hey, she's about to go to college. Right? You guys are engaged, not married yet.
Now, honestly, me.
Yes, honestly, you.
So my thing would be, and I'm a worst case scenario guy because I was in the military. So I would be like, listen, you got the 3-year-old, the 18. He's going to be gone in a minute. We're going to situate what we can do. You're going to school. He's going to be out the house. We go. We got to do the 3. So what we're going to do is, whatever you do, we're going to let you go to school. Then we're going to try to get you your own house. I don't want to be on this one because you still got kids you need to take care of. And now we're 1 and 1. And now if we come to marriage, she got one. So when we divorce, she has her own house. There's no reason
when
to
we
split.
divorce.
Ditto, MZ.
Why are you
I am a worst case scenario guy. I'm a worst case scenario guy.
What the MZ say?
I'm a worst. But she walked away from our relationship with her own house. I have no ties to it. I can't say when we get divorced, oh, Your Honor, I did this. Let's sell her house. Mm-hmm. And we split the profit. It's yours. Well, that's fair. That's even. That's 50-50
that's
down
fair,
the
but that's
you
not,
said that you getting, but you right, and you said you getting married once.
Then you say you getting married for love. So if you're getting married for love, why are you?
We listen on divorce. We listening to what you said. But it ain't no worse if you saying you just get married once and you just
want to get married.
Right. So in this particular, because why are you still single? And this
why do you think you're the worst? Like you don't think worst case scenario. Okay. You like, what if you cheat on me? What if you cheat on her?
Correct.
Correct. Again, you go into marriage looking for it to fail.
Well, if you look at the statistics,
bye. We not about to play with you on this tonight.
I'm just saying it's fair.
Why are you
I
still
know
single?
people that's going through divorces right now.
Yeah.
And
We
the man
all
is
do.
losing.
Right,
The man is losing.
and he probably lost his mind when he did whatever he did to go through the divorce.
That's true.
Hey, look, man, we about to close this out. So add
got
something
a
new
part
to the
two.
show. We can do a
part
part
two
two.
of
We're
this
gonna add something new to the show.
Part two to this because I ain't done.
I made
Y'all jumping on me.
Christina Hill said I made sure I kept my son away from my man I dated. I did not want someone in his life who would not like him.
Correct.
I was not going to run people in and out of his life. I wanted to have stability.
Exactly.
First of all,
Can I give a quick story?
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm.
Go ahead. You
Raw,
go.
please
Okay,
stop. Raw,
I'm not
they
gonna-
said, Raw, please stop sounding
I'm
bestie.
not gonna give a story, but this is how I am. I don't allow people that I date to meet my children.
Ditto.
First of all,
Ditto.
because I could be dating you, and then that don't work out. I could be dating someone else. First of all, you have to be conscious on who you allow
on.
in your personal space.
That's it.
My children, my son and my daughter are 5 years apart. My son did not even know what my daughter's dad looked like until my daughter was 2. So that's 7 years in between. Listen, if you care about how your children will respond to others and how they will respond to your children, then you keep them away from them until you're confident enough in your relationship to know that we're going to grow together, whether it work out or not, but we're growing together. We're in a serious, committed relationship.
Yeah.
Now I invite you into
That's it.
my children's world. My
That part.
world and my children's world are two separate things.
Exactly. I
And,
totally
and,
agree
and
with
one
that.
can attest to that.
And me personally, when I was dating or I'm dating, and some females don't care. They kiss in front of their kids.
Oh,
I'm
no,
not doing
that's
that.
out. My family, but they think I'm a nun.
I'm sitting on a different couch. We're not showing no intimacy because I don't want your daughter
Well, we
or
ain't sitting
son
on no different
to
couch,
think,
but-
to think about
They ain't
that
even
this
coming
is
by.
the way that relationships
You ain't gotta worry
work.
about it.
This is the way relationships work. For you to have men that you date for 4 months, then another man come in.
No.
Your
That's
kids-
why you don't bring them to your house. Ain't no sitting on no
Yeah,
other
why
couch.
is
If
you
you
even
gotta
coming
sit
to
on the
my
couch
house?
over there,
but the
you're not
majority
supposed to
of
be in my
women
house.
do.
Right, like
But
you're
the
not even
majority
coming to
of
my
women
house.
do.
No, they
But
do,
no, I'm
and
giving my
so that's what I said
But
earlier.
They make it
I'm
hard
not
for
doing
women like us.
I said that to a comment earlier
Yes.
when
Sorry, Mama.
MZG said when she made the comment about men not wanting to take responsibility, and I was like, yeah, because it's a lot of women out here that's accepting the men not taking responsibility. So
Yep.
that's why they are doing it.
They
And
cool
so,
with that because that's how they can get
When-
whatever they willing to do, whatever it is that they have to do to get whatever it is they have to get. And if they have to belittle themselves, stoop down, whatever you want to call it, to get with a man to feel like, oh, I got a man, that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
But it's these women they're not being, and I don't even want to say they're not being educated, they're not paying attention.
I don't know what they're doing, but I ain't gonna be able to do it.
But go ahead, Rob.
I remember when my kids lived with me, I bought me a home. I brought my son and my daughter with me. I didn't know what their expectations was with their mother, so I didn't want to bring women over there to meet them because I didn't know if they thought we were taking a break. I don't know if they thought we just live in separate
I
houses.
agree, MZ.
So I never brought a woman to them unless we were seriously in a relationship.
Why y'all hate me? Please put his on the screen. Please put that on the screen. Women is not using their power.
Oh yeah, I tell them all the time. You got
Hey,
power.
so
That's why you and that's why you single. Talking about this 50-50.
Sorry, Mama.
all right,
My
'cause you
job-
got some-
It's my job to trick you to let you know you don't have power. That's my trick.
all right,
That's our
Okay,
goal.
you
to
know
let
what?
you not know.
Lord,
That's why he got
Maddie,
that shirt
Maddie.
on. You gonna sit your ass down just like them cowboys. Sorry, Mama.
all right. Look, hey,
Different scenario.
hey. So
I don't know
we
about to
about to
play with
close
y'all.
out.
Different
So
scenario.
so
we
Rob,
gotta do this again.
we'll do it again. We'll do it again. But
This is about royal. We ain't got enough men on the screen.
Yeah,
That's what it is. 'Cause every man on the screens should be agreeing with me.
Oh,
I ain't know. Look,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
For
say
real.
some dude.
yeah. All right, Rob. Go ahead, man. What's your last words, bro? We do it like Maury Povich or something like that.
This is a great
Jerry
show.
Springer.
This is a
Jerry
great
Springer.
conversation. This is a great conversation. This is everyone's opinion, but I do believe these are discussions you need to have.
Absolutely.
If you're dating someone, you need to find out what his credit score is. Again, you can tell about what if he's driving, let's say
Wait a minute, you talking about credit score?
That's part of his financial responsibility.
No, I agree, but I'm just saying.
So let's say he's driving. What's a decent car a man should drive? Not expensive, but decent. A Honda Accord, is that decent?
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, if he has a Honda Accord and this motherfucking car knows $700, he got bad credit.
Rate. Yeah.
He got bad credit. So you don't need to ask him his credit score. There's certain things that
he paying rent for a car.
Yeah, there's certain
$850 a month.
My daughter has a Hyundai Galant. Her note is $600.
So
She
you gotta talk to her.
Yeah, again, I don't have to ask. I don't have to date her.
You gotta talk to her.
I don't have to date her.
Yeah, but you can teach her though.
Correct.
All right.
Again, so you don't have to ask them what their credit score. You can ask certain questions that men don't mind sharing.
Right.
And they'll tell you what their credit score is anyway.
So we gonna have to run it back for y'all.
we're
gonna wrap this up.
The men won this one. All right, Keisha, go ahead. You want to close about? Tell me anything going on with you? Any of that stuff?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank you all for listening and your valid opinions. Everybody has opinions. I am.
She lost her train of thought with Rob.
What I do?
All I have to say is be wise in your decision making.
Yes.
Be conscious about the decisions you make, the people you allow into your home. Remember that people carry spirits. Yeah. And that is so much more important than their finances.
Correct.
Yeah.
You have to be mindful of what it is that you want and your expectations of others.
Yeah.
And you have to be mindful of their expectations of you. So just continue to be great. Open your ears, open your eyes. Apparently, open your wallets.
Them over there, not me and you. You dating for love over here.
Apparently, open your wallets.
No,
And
Keisha
remember-
on it too. Don't let Keisha fool you with that Bentley and that Mercedes she dating. She dating over there because they all got
side over here.
Follow me on all social media platforms at Keisha Cali, and my Instagram has been hacked, so I have a new one. It's Keisha Cali with 2 eyes on the end.
Go ahead. So you.
all right, y'all. So I'm Sherika Nicole. You can follow me on IG, which will connect you to all my other pages. I'm Sherika Nicole. Check out my boutique, Hunger Boutique, and I would just leave you with, just make sure, like I said, how I started out in the beginning. Just have conversations in the beginning, like in them first couple of dates. You should be having hard conversations, and a lot of people don't want to have them because they just want to be in the company of someone else that don't look like them or is the opposite
and
sex.
all things,
But if you have those discussions, you can save a lot of time and a lot of disappointment, within yourself and your own decision making as well as with them. So like I said in the beginning, if me and him went on a date and he said he didn't want kids and I knew I wanted kids, it's no need for us to even go on another date again. So
and he won't be moving in with $1,500.
and I would not be moving in with somebody that's trying to bring $1,500 to my house. That's out.
I'm gonna go from $1,500 to $4,000.
So that's out.
No guarantee.
And you want me to be submissive. And you want me to be submissive to you.
Ask for that. I never asked for that.
You want me to have the power?
Can I be on the title?
I'm running the
Can I be
house.
on title? Can I be on the deed?
I'm running the house.
Can I be on the deed? If I
finna
pay in the
close
deed, can I get the deed?
We gonna come back with
No,
part
answer.
two.
Can I be on the deed?
We gotta go. We gotta go.
Hey, look. Hey, we gonna run this back. We definitely gonna run this back. Tax season is here. Definitely hit up that website. Hit me up. I do taxes and all that stuff. Another thing, make sure you guys like the video, like this, throw the thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, y'all. Hey, next week it's an all woman show. I'm still putting it together. It's like do black men know they place? Because we did do women know they place last week. Yeah, we did that. Do women know they place? You was on that show too. So now it's going all women show talking about do men know they place?
Oh, I might need to be on that
and
one.
Then
me too.
and then after that we gonna come back and do part 2 of this. It's gonna be more structured. We're gonna have more different situations and stuff like that. But hey, man, I appreciate.
Situation is a situation. This was structured.
This was structured. This was good. Like,
no, it was all over the place though. No, it was a great show. It was a great show. But I'm just saying we had a lot of misunderstanding in the beginning because like poor and broke, I thought they was the same. You don't think they the same. That's why y'all need counseling on that left side.
All right, come on, let's go. Let's go.
Hey, but I'm out of here. Hey, thank y'all so much. I appreciate it.
We do it for love, no counseling.
Let's do it for love.
Step in the name of love. I can barely afford a 50.